Hello, Fire Tribe. Welcome to your weekly oracle messages. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, I'm offering a special called the Sear, which is a reading that brings together both tarot and oracle cards, and it's one that provides kind of a tarot checkup on different areas and facets of life. And I'll also still be doing until the end of the month and the beginning of the new one. The opportunity for you to receive a channeled message from my spirit guides, and this is a service available through a $7 donation, and it's delivered through written format by email or Facebook Messenger. So if you would like to know more details about those offers or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So fire signs, I do feel like this week in common you have the achievement card. So there's something kind of like a wrap up of some sorts in something that I feel it's going to make you happy and energized to explore and do more than what the previous experience has given you. I feel like some of you is like are having this awareness that you're living lives that are less of what you're capable of achieving, or that don't match the kind of potential you have or your ideas have. It's like you don't feel like you're living up, right, to your own standards or ideals or convictions or aspirations. And so some of you have this ambitious drive, I feel, kind of defining the experience you are currently on. And I do feel like this full moon in Aries is really going to charge all three of you earth signs with that fire vibration, as all of you earth signs have fire cards here. So it's very interesting to see how this full moon in Aries can really be influencing you earth signs. And I do feel like, again, this influence is particularly shown in some of you wanting to take risks, in some of you wanting to change how things are completely. I feel like some of you have you want to shake things up. You are not conformed or not satisfied with something in your life that is not making you feel happy, passionate, creatively inspired, or something where you feel like you cannot be creatively expressive, and something that feels limited. Some of you are trying to break limitations. You're really trying during this period of time in the exploration of your ideas, in the energizing kind of boost some of you are receiving. You're really trying to break beyond some boundaries. I also feel like some of you have this opportunity to understand where the real limitations lie. And for some of you, those limitations have been just in the mind, which means that some of you are being called as well to act more by your gut, your impulse, your drive, your instincts, than by the mind, because the mind might still be a source of issue here. Because of its complexity, I feel like some of you earth signs, your mind is in a state of complexity, like things are so, I feel like for some of you, your thoughts are really dense and heavy and tumultuous. There's so many things that you consider with the mind that you end up losing, right? There's so many factors and details, you end up losing the bigger picture. And here the bigger picture for some of you are signs that you want more, you need more, and what are you willing to do to leave that picture, right? Not to just contemplate it by far. Is what are you willing to do actively, right, to find that goal of life that inspires you. Some of you, there's this autonomous force as well. Some of you are really fiercely independent as well, or more in the independent take during this period of time. I feel like some of you don't want to be limited by anything. You don't want commitments, or you don't want um, obligations, responsibilities, things that could, weigh you down or anchor you in, again, in a position in life, and keep you from flying when you want to fly. So some of you are really about just being free as well during this period of time. And Capricorn, you do have the Source card, which is a great card to have. Some of you are like supercharged with ideas and fantasies. I feel like there's a lot of fantasies, there's a lot of things, kind of ideas. Your imaginative power is really in focus here. And I feel like for some of you, this imagination and this fantasy that I was sensing here, for some of you, is to break beyond the barriers of your mind that tell you cannot live a life that it's more magical or that has more of that, wow effect. Some of you are about to create the wondrous life you want, but you won't be able to create from that if you don't believe it, if you don't believe that that is something you could definitely turn into a reality. And I feel like some of you, it's not even that you don't believe. For some of you, you're tired. Something in you has grown tired and old, like an energy that it's used, and it can't sustain the new. There's something here about a part of you not being really feeling like ready or capable to sustain a new thing, a new experience, a new relationship, a new endeavor. It's like feeling unmotivated, even though you have the notion of where your motivation should be. So some of you, there might be this challenge of wanting something but not feeling capable or ready, right, to fully give in to Source and to create from Source and to embody the part of Source you want to embody. So what it is as well that you want to do. I feel like some of you, you want to break free from pain, from insecurity, from trust issues as well, from being in a position in life that does not suit, again, your standards, from doing some type of work that does not satisfy you, that is not creatively expensive to you. So you want to expand, but if you're trying to expand energetically but your mind is narrow, there's a conflict here. I feel like some of you need to align mind with spirit in order to, have both expanding and growing together. Because if you just have one side, I feel, expanding and not the other, I feel like you will be divided and feel this push and pull effect in what you're trying to do. But either way, aside of that, I feel like some of you are about to create amazing things, and you should believe in the power of your creations, and you should believe that the things you are currently doing or considering doing have this immense potential to bring you the freedom and to reclaim your power and your energy in ways where you have not felt, right, lately, like you were in power of. For Taurus, you have playfulness. So I feel like some of you are in a cheerful mood during this period of time. Some of you are actually loosening up, or you're advised to loosen up during this period of time. Do not take yourself so seriously. I feel like some of you, the challenge here is to be in a state of seriousness, in a state of really, I feel like some of you are really too much into your own minds and your personal life and your issues and your challenges, and you're not taking some time to decompress and just have fun. Have fun with the things that make you feel good. Go to the places that you like to go. Go see new places. Go be with your children. Go be with people that are fun to be with. It's like, take more time to leisure, to have pleasure. I feel like some of you are not having those leisure moments, are not having those pleasurable, even eventful. It's like You might be receiving invitations to go here and there, to socialize, to be, to have the possibility to have fun, but refusing it because you don't feel like something makes you feel guilty to do so. I feel like some of you are afraid to be happy, or afraid to allow the happiness and the optimism to take over, and then to be crushed, right? Or then to be faced with disappointments. This is about you being in the moment. And do not forget that you have a spirit inside of you that wants you to be happy, and it wants you to be alive, because you are, but you're not living in that lively, spirited, animated energy. And some of you are here called to come back to life, Taurus. I feel like some of you are like present just with your body, right? You're not fully, present in your own life and with those you love and with those you care as you should, because I feel again something is taking you to a very serious, deep place that shuts you down from contact, that shuts you down from connection, that makes you run from the light when the light is the thing you most want. So some of you want to be happy, but you're afraid to be happy for some reason, either because you don't want to be hurt again, or you don't want to be disappointed again. You can have all the excuses. The thing is that I feel you're not enjoying life, and this has consequences, and this has an effect that's going to be like a ripple effect sooner or later. So start taking measures now to break free from your own limitations, from your own barriers that do not allow you to take the most out of life, and to become the possible, and to live the possible best version of life you could have. Because some of you here have, amazing things about you that you don't see, that you don't acknowledge. And it's very important to allow those traits of you that are beautiful, that are attractive, that are creative, that are different, that are special, to come out. Some of you are also hiding traits of you because of fear of rejection or fear of observation, right? Being in the spotlight. It's like some of you are meant to be in the spotlight and you're avoiding that. For Virgo, you have possibilities, which is a great card as well. Some of you, again, are exploring beyond what your familiar territory is. Some of you are asked to go and departure and leave behind, right? Everything that is small and comfortable and more of the same. Some of you could be making plans to travel, or you could be, a lot in this contemplation mode, in planning, but maybe silent planning of what you will be doing in the future. I feel like some of you in meditation could reach good ideas, good insight or tips about, especially for Virgos that are confused about where to go, right, or what to do about a situation. I feel like some of you, through meditation or silence, environments that are silent, or just something that allows you to silence the mind, relax the mind, so spirit can take over. I feel like for Virgos doing that can be a great a great source of ideas arising, popping out of nowhere, and changing some of your outdated beliefs as well, of who you are, where you should be going, what you should be doing. I feel like some of you have a very tight perspective, or have been having a tight perspective about yourselves, right? The position, the role that you should be having, or how a situation should be going in your life. It has been tight. It's like you're not exploring it all, the full package of something here, the full myriad of possibilities. And some of you are changing. Some of you might be really changing the notions you had of something that is like kept making you bump into the same questions and doubts and insecurities, but never fixing them, never being able to be free from them, and always leaving you like hungry for more. I also feel like some of you are hungry Virgos. Like there's this hunger for new places, new people, new experiences, adventure. The future is calling you, I also feel. So there might be some type of connection or signs or messages popping up during this time that are again giving you hints of what to explore to find your destiny, where you're meant to be in the future storyline. And I feel like some of you, that future that you're being shown might be somehow or completely different from what you thought your future would be looking like. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.